Kim has a rare gift that she could fall asleep anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's loud, quiet, whatever. But it's not narcolepsy. I think you might have it, but that's okay.
What? Did Kim Kardashian really just say narcolepsy and Khloé say, I think you might have that? We've got to discuss. I'm Julie Flygar, President and CEO of Project Sleep, author of Wide Awake and Dreaming, a memoir of narcolepsy, and a person diagnosed with narcolepsy now for 17 years. Khloé's mention of Kim's rare gift of being able to fall asleep anywhere will likely resonate with a lot of people living with narcolepsy and other sleep disorders like idiopathic hypersomnia and sleep apnea, because often family members might recognize the unique nature of a person's sleepiness even better than the person realizes themselves at times. But they may interpret it as more of like a character quirk or just part of their personality, or can even be seen as a positive. I know I thought I was really great at sleeping, which can be seen as a positive in a culture that often talks so much about insomnia and people's inability. When Kim distinguishes her experience of being able to fall asleep anywhere from narcolepsy, it's most likely based on very common cultural misperceptions of what narcolepsy actually looks like.
Hi, I'm Carol.
While Hollywood portrays narcolepsy as falling asleep in biologically impossible or dangerous situations, often to humorous effect, the real sleepiness of narcolepsy often hits in more subtle and invisible ways, like falling asleep during a car ride, on flights, or while doing boring, monotonous activities. For those of you that are surprised to learn that narcolepsy is a real condition, it is. And if you think, oh, that's so rare, Kim Kardashian couldn't have it. Actually, narcolepsy affects about 1 in every 2,000 people, about 200,000 Americans, and 3 million people around the world. So the symptoms of narcolepsy include excessive daytime sleepiness, which can lead to feeling sleepy, excruciatingly sleepy during the day, or even falling asleep. Cataplexy is a form of muscle weakness, often triggered by emotions like laughter. I think we would know if Kim Kardashian had cataplexy because so much of her life is public that I think we would see her possibly like falling over with emotions if she actually had that symptom. Other symptoms of narcolepsy include vivid hallucinations around sleep and sleep paralysis, feeling like you've woken up but you can't move your body. It's a really terrifying feeling. There are also 2 types of narcolepsy: type 1, narcolepsy with cataplexy, and type 2, narcolepsy without cataplexy. So even if Kim Kardashian doesn't have cataplexy, that muscle weakness with emotions, she still might be living with type 2 narcolepsy with cataplexy, or her sleepiness could be caused by another sleep disorder like idiopathic hypersomnia or sleep apnea. Of course, perhaps Kim Kardashian doesn't have a sleep disorder and her sleepiness could be caused by something like jet lag or having a super busy schedule. Obviously, they are on a trip in India for 48 hours, so the fact that she's extra sleepy there could just be that lifestyle. However, actually, Khloé does address that point in saying that Kim usually has this ability to fall asleep always in any situation, but in this India trip, Khloé also has this ability.
I don't have that ability normally, but on this trip, I'm turning into Kim. It's the best.
I'm super curious if any Kardashian fans have seen other examples of Kim falling asleep or discussing her sleep or her experience around sleep or sleepiness in any other episodes of the show. So please keep us posted in the comments. So while I'm not a sleep doctor and I don't know for sure whether or not Kim Kardashian has narcolepsy or any other sleep disorder, I do know some wonderful sleep specialists in the Los Angeles area and would be happy to connect Kim with a wonderful sleep specialist to learn more about her sleep and, of course, most importantly, if she were to have a sleep disorder, to help her get treatment, which can be really, really impactful and important.